Hey there, Ranger Nation. It's Nate, and welcome to the Webcast with Attitude, LR4. And this is episode 146, Hunting for Sporix. Yes, I stumbled there, excuse me, a little bit. We are back from our hiatus, guys. It's been quite some time since we've done our webcast. But we are back, continuing season 9 of LR4. So we got a lot of stuff to talk about from Power Month in August, which was last month. Duh. So let me make sure this is working. All right, so okay. So anyway, before we get to that, let me introduce you to my more phenomenal co-host. We've got Rick.
Yeah.
He's here. And
True
fortunately,
statement.
David wasn't able to. Oh my God. One sec.
You're good.
All right, I'm good. That's still kind of hurt, even though I had the hot peppers. But anyway, so yeah, guys, it's been a while since we've done our webcast because, we were on hiatus because Dino Fury was on hiatus. And now, the episode we'll be talking about is episode 9, which is the episode that already debuted on Netflix before it debuted on Nickelodeon. So, we're already good on episode 9, 10, 11, but we're going to go ahead and talk about episode 9, and then next week's episode, we'll talk about 10, and then so on and so forth. So, anyway, before we get into that stuff, Rick, how was everything during the hiatus for you?
Good. Turned around and became evil. I accepted Rita's offer.
We're going to talk about that, actually.
I accepted Rita's offer to help her take over the world. It is more than necessary to do that now. Support Rita's cause for the conquest and destruction of the earth. Back to you.
Anyway, thank you for that, I guess. What is this? Freaking... It's freaking news. This is freaking hard copy. That's what it is. So anyway, Rick and I, we went to Lexington Comic and Toy Convention. It was like 2 weeks ago, right? Basically, it was 2 weeks ago.
Last weekend.
Yeah, last weekend.
We came back last Sunday, so it was about a week ago, actually.
Yeah. So we went to. I own the Store in the Darkness. So anyway, we went to Lexington Comic and Toy Convention, and we did a few things. We went all 4 days because if you're gonna go to some convention, we needed a convention. I can tell you that much right now. We needed a convention, a vacation, and I told Rick that if PMC 2021 wasn't happening, that we're gonna figure out a vacation. And then I thought to myself, hey, Rick, do you want to go to Lexington? He's like, yeah, doesn't sound like a bad idea. We got our passes, and
they didn't cancel.
Spend some money. What?
I said they didn't cancel.
Yeah, but we did have to. Oh, speaking of what I'm about to say, but we did have to do this one thing.
Nate, put your shirt back on.
Oh, it's already on. We had to wear a mask. And no, we didn't have to wear a Lexington mask, if that's what you're thinking. Like, no, you can't come in here wearing that mask. You gotta wear our masks. Because you are supporting.
That'll be $5.
It's cost me, this was $5, but I got them like, it's nice, I'm going to go around the convention anyway, so I might as well just buy this. So, yeah, we went there. We did some stuff.
If
the Ranger stuff.
Private business requests that you wear a mask, wear it. If you want to go into the business, be respectful of the business.
And so we went there.
Like I said, if a business is requesting that you do it, you follow it if you decide to go in.
Yeah, and
but
we went
only
there and,
if the business is requesting it.
So, the Ranger Stop booth was there. We'll talk
Otherwise,
about that in a
you.
bit. Yeah. So, what would you say your favorite part of going to Lexington this year, and what'd you like? What'd you say?
Well, I mean, we got to see Jason Narvi and Paul Schreier. Those guys are hilarious, as always.
And the funny thing is about those guys is that they were a last-minute guest announcement. They didn't have a panel or anything like that. They just said, "Hey, we."
I mean, they were like literally last minute, which was nice.
Yeah, and I asked him, "Hey, where's the Couch of Doom at, man?" He's like, "Yep, not this year." Yeah, we couldn't set anything on fire, so and I'm like, "Well, that's good."
Too many restrictions are in place.
I thought the mask.
We need to repeal the fire codes for Jason Narvi and Paul Schreier.
But yeah. What? Hold on a sec. Geo Scout Forrest just said, "Oh my God, he's finally did it. He snapped the group.
Half the group away.
Half the group away.
Yeah.
What the heck? Laugh out loud. Just kidding.
Well,
Hi, Nate. Hi, Rick. Hey, Geo Scout. How you doing? Anyway, so, and fast forwarding through, I can't remember, when did I get that? I know I got that for you at the Lexington Comic and Toy Convention this year, but what day did I get that for? Do you remember?
Friday.
Probably Friday. So they had this this cosplay weapons booth, and
don't worry,
I was looking over
it's foam.
Yeah, it's like some sort of like, it's basically like foam type of material, and it's still pretty good. It's got some weight to it still. It's pretty cool. And when I saw that, I literally went, "No, you guys got the Sword of Darkness," and I'm like, "How much? How much?" And I'm like, I gotta get that. And I'm like,
yeah.
Okay, now am I gonna?
And in all honesty, I almost bought one for myself the same day, which would have been fine because I could then cut this part off on the second one, drilled a hole into here, and have the Bow of Darkness and Sword of Darkness, depending on how I wanted to hold it.
Right.
Because all the Bow of Darkness is two Swords of Darkness connected
together. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And I was originally going to keep for myself. I'm like, what would I do with them? I just want to be sitting around, And I was like, I'm gonna give this to Rick. This is for Rick. And I gave it to him. He's like, "Oh wow, I didn't expect that." And he tells me, he's like, "So I was actually thinking about buying that." I'm like, "Well, there you go."
Yeah.
So yeah, I got that for him, and I mean, he does a lot. He does it. I mean, since he drives and everything, and I don't. He comes on these trips with me. I wanted to, pay him back in some way. It's pretty cool. And we stayed at the same hotel that we've been staying at before. We stayed at the Steinbridge, and that night we actually went to Staybridge. We went to Walmart, pick up some drinks and microwavable food. They have a microwave in there.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, it was fun. We had a great time.
They had a stovetop, but they didn't have an oven. So we're going to have to find a new hotel for March because we need one with a stovetop and oven. How else am I supposed to cook a Thanksgiving meal?
On March? So, I mean, I got to
cook a Thanksgiving meal for Lexington.
But that's just an example.
Still, I need the option.
So, yeah, and that was fun. We had a great time. It was all cool. And yesterday we went to the Cincinnati Comic Expo. That was a lot of fun. We had a great time. I'm glad we did what we did because, these are the only 2 cons we were going to be going to this year because those are the only ones that we can actually go to and afford right now. So we went to them. We got our con fix this year.
Money-wise.
Exactly. And we got our con fix. Everything worked out.
I overspent on comics.
Oh, I got autographs for a friend of mine, and I spent money on pictures with actors, and 2 mystery boxes.
And he was giving me the 1 year for mystery boxes.
And you know what's funny? I know we got to get into topics, guys, but let me just say this. What's funny is I asked them if they had a Power Ranger mystery box. Like, we did yesterday, but we'll have one. We'll have some in Columbus at the Columbus Comic-Con. I'm like, yeah, not going to that one. I think I already have enough of my con fix for this year. So, and then we got PMC next year. Plan is to go to PMC. We're going to PMC, of course, because that was a plan from last year and this year. But you know how that worked. So, but I mean, I might go to Lexington. I don't know yet. It just depends on if I want to save up more for PMC. I mean, I've got plenty of money in my savings, but it just all depends. It all depends on money and finances and all that stuff. So, because
we
these
may
cons
end
are
up
expensive,
skipping Lexington next year.
Yeah, but these cons are expensive.
Rick would
so
like
guys,
to
when you go
pay
to
off some
conventions,
stuff.
Yeah, I mean, guys, we said this plenty of times. If you're going to a convention, save up because you're going to be spending money on food. You're going to be spending money on like stuff from the vendors, like memorabilia stuff, which includes autographs or pictures. At the end of the day, I mean, you choose to spend. If you're going to go to these things just to get a feel for it, that's fine. That's up to you. But at the end of the day, if you see something that you want, for example, at the Ranger Stop booth, like I said, the first day we were there, I finally finished off Wave 7, not including the White Ranger because I already have the White Ranger, including the last 2 that I needed for the Wave 7 Lightning Collection. Finally got Green Ranger and Putty. Didn't have the Green Ranger Spectrum pack. I got the Z Putty, the original pack at first, but then when they had that, I'm like, nope, getting that one. So, I'm glad I finally got these. And also, I got, let me get these figures down very quick.
Which, by the way, I did acquire 2 more putties and 2 more Z putties and 2 more Tengas for a total of 5 of each now. All I have to do is get another regular putty 2-pack. Yeah. And then I need another cog pack once I can get my hands on them, which will give me 6 cogs, though. So,
and also to finish
I
off,
may still need to get another putty and yeah.
So, and to finish off Wave 1 of the retro morphing figures, got red and pink. So, but we're going to be getting into the retro morphing figure announcements in a bit. So, because we got to talk about that. But first on our topic, we're going to talk about a guest announcement for PMC. There's only been one guest announcement. And I think everybody knows who it is by now. Jason David Frank. The Ranger that was every color Ranger except blue, yellow, or pink.
Pink. Or purple.
Yep.
Or cyan.
Or silver.
Or silver. Or gold.
Yep. So basically he was every color except those ones. So, maybe someday you never know.
In other words, it's easier to list the colors he was, not the colors he wasn't.
Exactly. So he will be there because Power Morphicon will be at the Pasadena Convention Center from August 25th through the no.
In a way, if you think about it, he technically was a blue and a yellow Ranger because green is a mixture of blue and yellow.
That's true. But like I was saying, he is going to be there at Power Morphicon August 27th, 2022 at the Pasadena Convention Center. He's only going to be there one day, guys. So if you're going to PMC, definitely get your passes now. They do have their passes. Hold on a sec. Got a text message after. All right, so next up. So let me just continue what I was saying. He will be at Power Morphicon next year. And the dates, well, the passes are available. So, guys, if you haven't gotten your passes yet, definitely go to the Facebook page.
Buy them.
Buy them. There you go. Go to Power Morphicon's official Facebook page. The passes are up there. And also, I did make sure to, what did I do? Pin them to the top of our Facebook page. That way you guys can get easy access just to go there and then get your passes. And the dates for PMC are, what the heck is this? Let's go. Where are the dates? This is so much fun trying to figure this out, guys. No, don't do that. I got a better idea. How about I just go to the Facebook page and just look them up? So, yeah, guys, if you want to know what the dates are, let me let you know. All right, I'm trying to get there. Okay. So the dates for Power Morphicon 2022 are August 26th through the 28th. And they will have, you'll be able to pick up your passes on the 25th, which will be a Thursday of next year. And if you guys already have your passes from for PMC 2020 and 2021, memberships will roll over to the new 2022 memberships. You'll get an email with a new email with the barcodes for that on site. So guys, if you haven't bought your tickets yet for PMC, get them now. I already have mine. I'm just waiting for them to give me my new barcode. So. And they will have two exclusives for PMC, which are going to be the Super 7 exclusives from PMC. So, guys, they haven't added those on there yet. Not that they haven't announced anything about that yet. They're still working on it. I mean, we have next year until that. So, guys, definitely get your passes. Don't miss out. Rick, are you looking forward to PMC next year?
I suppose you could say so.
Yeah.
But my bank account isn't.
Your wallet isn't either. Don't keep dislocating my jaw.
Hence, bank account not ready for it.
Guys, if you're going to PMC next year, or any convention next year, or the rest of this year, save your money. Make sure you do that. That's the thing you need to do. If you have a savings account, put some money into your savings, and that way you can at least have money to what you're going to spend at the convention or what you're going to spend for food.
Or pay off every credit card you currently have.
That works too.
And that will give you access to money for PMC as well. Plus, by paying it off, if you get it paid off a few months before PMC, you still have time to save actual money.
Right.
You know, if your work provides you enough overtime to actually pay off a credit card per payday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead. So, guys, also, before I forget, if you haven't checked out our pictures on LR4 for the, under the title 2021 Con Experience, you'll see some photos posted by... Yep, you'll see stuff posted by David from Ranger Stop and Pop, and my photos from Lexington Comic and Toy Convention this month, and the Cincinnati Comic Expo. I will be editing the ones from the Cincinnati Comic Expo because somebody was getting snap happy when they were taking the pictures, going, "What's up, James?" No.
Hi.
What's up, James? Yeah, ... Okay. Anyway, that's all you have to say is ... So if you guys want to check that out to see what the con is like and what the experience is like for us, of what, just looking at the pictures and everything, it's awesome. And also there's a video, there's 4 videos. 3 of them are from Lexington Comic and Toy Convention, where a lot of cosplayers are doing the Macarena. And I jumped in there and I'm like this. I'm like, nah, man, I'm doing this. I'm doing the Macarena. I don't care. I'm doing it. And God, was I freaking tired after doing that. And then we have a video from the after party of the Lexington Comic and Toy Convention, which was the 21 and plus party, which had this rapper. I can't remember what his name is, but I posted that video, and then I posted a video of this band called Freddie and the Krugers. That's what I mean, Freddie and the Krugers. Posted that, and then yesterday, from the Cincinnati Comic Expo, posted a video of me and 3 guys dressed up as in Power Ranger outfits. A guy dressed up as the White Ranger, a guy dressed up as Hyperforce Blue. And I gotta tell you, when I did this video, it's a 2-second video of us going like this. It's morphin' time! It was pretty cool.
Okay. Well, I do have something to add to that.
Go ahead.
I did enter the costume contest for Cincinnati Comic Expo. I did not win. I am very mad because I worked my entire life on my costume. I went as a human.
With a Ranger Stop 7 shirt with the hole in it.
Well, yeah, I mean, I had to dress up.
Well, apparently he was disqualified because he didn't show up because we left early. That's why he didn't win. He's like,
no, I was actually told ahead of time I would not win because dressing up as a human was not considered a costume. I tried to show them the error of their ways, but
he realized he left the Court of Darkness at home.
They did not like the face underneath this mask.
It was too creepy for the costume contest, apparently. So, what was I going to say to you?
That was too normal.
So, yeah, PMC is, PMC is happening in August 2022, guys. Definitely get your passes, do all that. And once we get more guest announcements, we'll talk about them on LR4. So, there you go. We'll be getting things started for that. And also, just to let you guys know, as of right now, Ranger Stop 8 or Ranger Stop 2021 is not happening. I have talked to the guy that runs Ranger Stop. I'm not going to give out the dates because just wait till they announce it, but it is going to be happening next year. So, guys, right now it doesn't look like it's going to happen this year because
unless they do an emergency con.
Yeah, I mean, who knows? Maybe they'll do something like what they did with PMC, PMC Online, like what they'll do with that, and then they'll, But like I said, guys, make sure to keep an eye. We'll keep an eye out for Ranger Stop for next year, and then Ranger Stop and Pop 3, which will be happening next year. So, guys, keep an eye out. We'll keep an eye out on that for you. So, next up, we're going to be talking about some retro morphing figures that were announced during Power Month and earlier before Power Month. So let's go ahead and do this. And first up, this is perfect. I'm glad I set it up this way. We've got Retro Morphing Ninja. And when I said that I bought a lot of figures from Ranger Stop and Pop, the Ranger Stop booth, I also bought this guy. That's in that picture right there. So let me go ahead and just flip through these images, some of these promo images very quick. There you go. Box art right there. The back of the box art. Whoops. All right, there we go. And now me and Rick can show you. I can show you the box artwork on here. I showed you on the promo image. Here's that right there. On the back, it shows you how to change from his attack mode and ninja mode. And Rick, if you would, show us the actual wrong Ninja. That is retro Ninja.
Fine.
There he is out of the box.
Yep.
And
he does change.
Turn into attack mode.
Now, the only thing that does not occur is you cannot sheath the sword to
into like some sort of lance or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
But other than that, it's still a cool figure. So what do you think, Rick? From a 1 to 10, what do you think of the figure?
I'm giving it a 7 because it's got some really good detail. It is, however, a little loose where the head flips, which is probably by design because, you don't want it to stick. But then you get the insane spots where I can line this up perfectly and literally see the wall behind me.
I guess that works.
So, I mean, the fact that, the shoulder blades can go up on their own, the legs actually move and stay in place, and you can... Okay, yeah, the sword falls off periodically when you are trying to flip him back and forth. Right. But, it is what it is because they can only do so much.
Yeah, exactly.
So, yeah, I'm giving it a 7 because is it perfect? No. But I don't believe that there would have been a way for them to make it perfect. It does, however, gain the extra points from the 5 I would have given it due to being the same size as the Lightning Collection.
Mm-hmm.
Now, and then, of course, it loses a point because of the fact that, you can't manipulate the arm to, actually bend it. You can't manipulate the legs to make them sit, like the Lightning Collection, which... Granted, it's not Lightning Collection, so yeah. So I actually have to give it an 8.
So anyway, guys, if you haven't already ordered it if you guys you can order it through Hasbro Pulse. I don't know. I think it's sold out there, but if it's not sold out, order it from Hasbro Pulse. I'm sure they still have limited quantities there. Also, you can also order it on Walmart.com. Or you can just go to your local Walmart and pick it up because they have been finding the Wave 2 figures there. And speaking of Wave 2 figures, we also got, that's one of the first figures of Wave 2, but we also have these figures. We're finally getting the yellow retromorphing figure.
Which means I'll probably end up buying them all.
Yep. And also...
because I want the Ranger Slayer.
And there you go. We got that. And if you look closer,
and yes,
hold on, let me zoom in. Yeah, it's all right. If I look at closer, this is obviously a prototype. What is that?
Yeah, isn't that the Green Ranger Power Coin on there?
Yes, it is. So yeah, there's a look at her figure. I didn't put the box art on here because there was just so much to put on here. But if you guys want to check that out, go to HasbroPulse.com. You can check out.
One thing that I've noticed is you can put the daggers together like the lance.
Yep. I think they had that option. And then speaking of...
because like that ever happened in the show.
Nope. And speaking of Ranger Slayer, Here she is. And also she has a dragon coin too.
Uh-huh.
And she doesn't have the cape, but she does have this bow of darkness, which also can combine to make the power blaster.
I am actually mad she does not have her cape. But what are you going to do, right?
Yeah. And they gave her... So, yeah, these are retromorphin
really know
figures.
how they would have
put
that on there.
That is very true. And then we got the Green Ranger. Now, let me show you something. I've got the Legacy Automorphing Green Ranger figure. The one they released back in...
You know what would have been even funnier? If the Green Ranger prototype didn't have the Green Ranger coin.
So let me do this. Hold on a sec.
It does, but it would have been funny if it didn't.
So let me show you this, okay? So let me get out of there for a sec. Right here, that's what the Green Ranger shield looks like right there. But on this one, hold on, sorry. What the heck?
You got a little more detail there.
True, but it's like really huge, and I don't know. I just thought that was kind of a weird way of doing it.
Yeah.
But again, it is what it is. If you're planning to get that, then definitely pick it up. But also, you can't have the Green Ranger without the White Ranger. And he actually...
It would have been funny if they gave him the dragon coin.
I don't understand why they needed to include the Blade Blaster. But, you know, it is what it is, because these are retromorphing figures. So, with that said, guys, if you want to get these, they're available on HasbroPulse.com. There are only limited quantities on there, or you can try to look these up on Walmart.com or go to your local Walmart and pick them up.
Yeah. So, I can tell you why they included the Power Blaster with him.
The White Ranger?
They overproduced the Power Blaster. And they're like, okay, how are we going to get rid of these things? Oh, we know. Throw it in with the White Ranger. Okay.
Smart idea.
I mean, you know, the other option that they had was to throw it in with Ninjor.
That is very true. That is very true.
That would have been even weirder.
If these now these four, like the Ninja Turtle. I mean, like I said, guys, I talked about the TMNT Power Ranger crossover figures during
that's the next ones
during the
Retromorphing Ninja Turtle figures.
Oh my god, that'd be kind of funny.
I am predicting it now. I am predicting
saying that now.
It
next
now.
thing you know, and then next thing you know, you see that happen, and you're like, "Son of a really." So
if that happens, everyone viewing this video between now and then owes me a penny. Maybe I'll get $1.
So anyway, this was from Power Month. This was one of the announcements. This was the second announcement from Power Month.
But these were already being found almost a month before the announcement.
Yep. I love how Hasbro doesn't like tell them, please do not show that. They're like,
please do not actually sell the shit before we announce it.
Yeah. So before we move on to the next topic, Rick, are you going to be collecting the rest of are you going to try to get all these retromorphing figures?
I probably will, just because it presents an opportunity to be able to utilize like the Green Ranger shield on the other Rangers, the White Ranger shield on the other Rangers, a Ranger Slayer to put the shields on. The fact that, Ranger Slayer will probably get a Lord Draken. In all honesty, it wouldn't surprise me if Wave 3 of the Retromorphing figures is Lord Draken Evolution 1, 2, and 3. Just the Lord Draken wave. Cash in on him again. Maybe even his current form in the comics.
Which we'll not going to talk about that until you guys have to wait and see.
Well, we're not even talking. Excuse me.
Yeah, that's how he feels right now. So anyway, guys, definitely pick those up. And the next thing to talk about is another con that is coming up next month. And I'm not talking about New York Comic Con because that is happening next month as well. But later in October, we've got Hasbro PulseCon in Ninja again, apparently.
I thought
Hasbro PulseCon is happening.
NinjaCon.
That'd be the weirdest con ever. So, yep, we are having another
Hasbro PulseCon. All dedicated to Ninja.
Hasbro PulseCon is a virtual con where they have a bunch of toy reveals from all their brands at Hasbro, like Star Wars, Fortnite, Ghostbusters, Transformers, and some Marvel figures, and also including Power Rangers. And let's not forget G.I. Joe, because G.I. Joe's in there as well. So also, the dates are going to be October 22nd through the 23rd, which will be, I think, would have to be a Friday and Saturday or Saturday and Sunday. You got to look it up. Look that up right now, actually. Now that I have my calendar here. So, yeah, it's a Friday and Saturday this year. So, guys, if you're wanting to check that out, we will definitely be posting some stuff about that as it comes available that month. And also, during the day that they have the panel for Power Rangers, they're going to be including the Power Rangers Dino Fury cast appearing at Hasbro PulseCon online, which includes all 6 Rangers: Russell Curry, Kai Moya, Hunter Dino, Tessa Rao, Chance Perez, and Jordan Fight. So they're all going to be there at the Hasbro Con panel, and they'll probably be talking more and more about the season of Dino Fury, and we'll probably get a look at season 2. So, yeah, it's pretty cool. So, Rick, what do you hope to see them announce at Hasbro PulseCon for Power Rangers?
Well, there's a few things. One, everyone wants to know, when can I purchase Pudgy Pig?
Speaking of which,
like which day during the con can I purchase Pudgy Pig? Then,
speaking of Pudgy Pig, guys,
they need to announce Wave 3 of the Retromorphin figures before Walmart starts putting them on the shelf. They need to also, in my opinion, announce what their plans are for Power Rangers going forward. Due to the ending of several agreements that have been in place since the beginning of Power Rangers, and one agreement there, and then of course their agreement with Nickelodeon. So is Power Rangers going to be a fully Netflix show? Is it? What are their design ideas for Power Rangers going forward? It's definitely something we need to know.
And Rick, before we move on to the next topic, which you already basically...
they probably will not. They probably will not announce that one, but
we'll have to wait and see.
Honestly, plus season 2 of Dino Fury. How's it going to be released? It's already said that it will be released on Netflix, but will it be 1-2 episodes at a time, or will it be a full season dump? Will it be half a season dump? This is stuff we're going to need to know.
I mean, at some point we'll get to there. You know, who knows? But let me talk about Rick's little thing on here. Join our OnlyFans page now with butter. I had to read that for a second. I thought it said OnlyFans, and then I look at closer. I'm like, wait,
I know. I set that
I'm
up.
like, what the? So anyway, as Rick says, because we were going to talk about that anyway. Here is the Hasbro Pulse Con exclusive, which will be released during Hasbro Pulse Con next month. Here he is, the Pudgy Pig. He is going to be his price.
Yes.
His price is $57.99, and he will be available probably. My guess, he probably will be available for premium members first, and then after that, everybody after that hour, everybody else can order it. So, guys, make sure you put this. So here's some looks at what the Pudgy Pig includes. He includes a freaking blueberry pie. He includes a fork and knife, which was his weapon of choice, which I think is kind of funny. And he includes some plated nachos. There's a taco in his mouth, too. Here is the packaging and the figure next to it. There's a taco. There's that. And the lightning effect and the fist. Oh, yeah. And about the packaging for the Pudgy Pig, the freaking lunchbox.
Mighty Muffin, Pudgy Pig.
Love that. I got to say.
It kind of sounds like he's supposed to be a ranger.
I got to tell you, with them doing the monster line for Power Rangers Lightning, the Power Rangers Lightning collection, I've wanted a Pudgy Pig. I thought that'd be the great idea, but them doing it as an exclusive, that's the next best thing. But the packaging is hilarious. I just think,
yeah.
So I love that. I love it. I'm definitely gonna get it.
I do wish they had included the 6-foot sub and the ability for him to swallow the weapons.
I mean, if you wanted to, you could just, put him in his mouth and you just go, like, you act like he's eating the weapons. I'm sure somebody could do that, but
yeah.
I remember the retro morphing, automorphing figures where they had the Pudgy Pig had the mouth moving and all that stuff. Which this most likely will have mouth articulation.
Well, go back to Pudgy Pig.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, you can already tell there that it moved. The mouth will be able to move.
Yeah.
Because that one's wide. The other one's not as wide.
And of course, you could probably put the weapons in the mouth. It's just that some of them will be sticking out like weird. So, yeah. So, it's pretty cool. I love it. So, next up, this was a thing announced way before Power Month. So, they announced this on Power Rangers' Facebook page, and it was announced before Power Month. But the next thing, the fourth thing that was announced for Power Ranger Month that week, guys, they revealed this a little teaser at one of Power Months, one of the Hasbro Pulse Fan First Fridays, and we finally got clarification of what that shadow image was, which we already knew what it was going to be just by the look of the image. Here it is. Ninjetti. We've got Ninjetti, guys. We've got the black Ninjetti Ninja Ranger for Power Rangers Season 3 and Power Rangers the movie. Now, what's awesome about this figure is not only does it include that head sculpt with the headband, it also includes a little effect. It also includes, there's a stance. It also includes that. So, yeah. And also, you think that they're only getting like two head sculpts, that and the other thing. Nope. We are getting 3. That is 3 head sculpts with the black Ninja Ranger figure. Representing the movie, representing Season 3. That is amazing. That is awesome. Hasbro, you have done it. You've done a great job of doing this figure. I applaud them for that. I really do. But you think that, okay. So they announced, the black Ninjetti Ranger. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Nope. There was another figure that was announced during that day. We also get in the blue Ninjetti Ranger with Billy's head sculpt, with the hood, and the other hood in the effect. So, yeah. So, guys, we finally are getting Lightning Collection Ninja Ranger figures. Now, there have been a reveal of white and pink on a page, so that's definitely going to happen. That's already been confirmed from somebody, but we're waiting for more information, which that most likely will be revealed at Hasbro PulseCon. So keep an eye out for that. So, Rick, what do you think of the Pudgy Pig and the Ninja figures, what we talked about right here?
Yeah. Bring it.
Yep.
Well, okay.
Just let you guys know
for a few months because my bank account is in severe pain right now. Yeah. Conventions, pre-orders. Yeah. Just give us about a month. And my bank account may finally start recovering. It's on life support right now.
So just let you guys know, the Retro Morphing figures also we announced. Those are Walmart exclusives. The Pudgy Pig will only be exclusively available on Hasbro Pulse for that's the Hasbro PulseCon exclusive figure, and then the Ninjetti Ranger figures are a Target exclusive. So definitely go to Target or Walmart, get your figures from the Retro Morphing figures from Walmart. Make sure to be ready to get the Pudgy Pig on Hasbro Pulse. Sorry, I had a total brain fart when that happens. And also
what
make sure to be ready to get. Oh, for the Hasbro PulseCon?
Yeah.
22nd and 23rd of October of next month. So
okay,
keep an eye out for that, guys. Also, look at my pictures. So yeah, make sure you guys get these figures before they sell out, because people are going to be trying to buy more than they should. You know how it is. But next up, we also got the final reveal at the final week of Power Month, which ran from that week into Saturday, because Saturday was the 28th anniversary and Power Rangers Day of August last month, and that was the last of Power Month. So with that said, guys, we have Rita already and Lord Zed. We have Goldar more than once and Lord Zed more than once. We have Scorpina now that's coming with the 2-pack. And now we also have Putties and Z Putties and Tangas. And Rick, what do they need? What do they need? What do they need to make these monsters and putties? Who do they need? I mean, there's this guy that makes them. Who is that? Who do they need as a Lightning Collection figure? No, not you, Rick.
No. Okay, fine. Finster. He can have the credit.
We are getting a Lightning Collection Finster figure. Guys, when I saw this, I was like, no way. Freaking awesome. I was surprised.
Now we just need Squad and Babu.
Oh, yeah, definitely. And also, not only he comes with a lot of accessories, guys. He comes with a suitcase, which includes a pre-putty sculpt before he puts it in the Monster Maker, Monster-O-Matic, or whatever it's called in the show. And then also he includes his little magnifying glass. He also includes little things to, sculpt it. Little sculptors.
And it looks like two of those little things can come out of the suitcase.
Yep.
The two
and that
brownish
is so
ones.
freaking cool. That is so freaking cool.
I think the rolling pin comes out too.
Oh, are you sure? There it is right there. Here is all his stuff.
Yep.
And this is the box art. So, yeah, guys, this is awesome. When I saw that they announced this that week, I was like, I got to get it. I got to get it now.
Hell yeah.
I got to jump on that before it goes completely sold out. They have, I don't think this is available. I think this is available on Hasbro Pulse in limited quantities, but you'll have to go to their site, and it's available on, and I think this is a Amazon exclusive.
It
guys,
is.
you can get them on Amazon. You can get them on Hasbro Pulse for a limited time. So, but yeah, this is awesome. I can't wait to get this figure. It's supposed to come out next year probably next March of 2022, I think, or April, around that time. So, guys, definitely get those pre-orders in. Definitely get your Finsters. That way you can include one of her henchmen.
No, I just need a monster maker.
Oh, God. I'm surprised they didn't do that. I'm surprised they didn't say, we're going to go ahead and do a monster maker with Finster. But at least we're getting a Finster figure. That is just amazing.
No, because if they included the entire machine with Finster, the packaging would have been bigger than Omega.
That's very true. And let me see how much he is on Target. Let me see how much he is on Amazon. Look at that right now. Let's go buy item.
It's like almost $25.
Around there, yeah.
It's like $22.99.
He is $26.49.
Oh. Okay.
Free delivery. So he's available on there. So guys, pick him up. And also,
so you're getting hit with the Amazon surcharge of being Amazon.
Mm-hmm. So guys,
but
not only did they announce Finster.
That's Finster. Pronounce it correctly.
Whatever. Finster.
Ah!
Now you're getting angry. So not only are we getting this, but we're getting a 2-pack of 2 villains from another famous season of Power Rangers, another popular season of Power Rangers, and that is...
One is a re-release, sort of.
Now sort of a re-release. I'm going to grab... Hold on a sec before we get to that. Let me grab this down very quick.
And it's not the release I want.
But
unfortunately, it's the release we're getting.
Astronema, but this time she has a different sculpt around her. She has like a tank top corset type of thing. Because with that, from the Versus pack with the Red Ranger and Astronema figure, she got a blue wig and she's got a purple wig right there. But she doesn't have the armor. So, but yeah, this is a 2-pack. You can always put on her. Mm-hmm. So, with the 2-pack, this is a 2-pack. So, wait a minute. What are they going to put with a 2-pack for Astronema? I mean, there's somebody that was really close to her, and she was considered her as a daughter. Then who else? Then Ecliptor. Guys, we are getting Ecliptor in this Power Rangers.
You know what that means?
2-pack.
The next Astronema release is coming with Elgar.
Oh my God, that'd be funny. That'd be funny.
We're going to get an Astronema with Elgar. We're going to get an Astronema with Darkonda. Because, yeah. And then who knows? They may throw an Astronema in with a Quantatron.
That would actually be cool.
No, it would not. Because I want multiple Quantatrons.
Yeah. Or maybe they'll do like a pack of Quantatrons. That'd be cool.
Yeah, 2-pack.
So here's Ecliptor. And they're together. And she does have her boomerang and her staff and the lightning effect. And there you go.
Mm-hmm.
There's the box art, which looks fantastic. I love it.
Although I have to admit, the good thing with this, with her not coming with the armor, is you are getting the necklace as a separate piece.
Are you?
That's necklace is around her neck. The necklace is around the neck.
Okay, well, is that a separate piece? I thought she had that on her.
I think it's part of the armor
she does.
on that.
Oh, yeah, she does have the necklace on the armor, so yeah. But there you go, guys. That's the Lightning collection for that figure. These figures for Power Month, and I'm excited. I cannot wait. I already pre-ordered this right when it was announced. I was like, hopping on that one, definitely. And it's available. It's an Amazon exclusive, like the Finster figure is. And for this, it cost, $52.99. And it says it'll be available April 1st. Happy birthday, Rick. That's going to be on your birthday. So you'll be receiving this gift.
Way too many others.
Oh, my God.
You do have those in here,
too, like a birthday
right?
present. What?
You have the other ones in there, too, right?
Yeah.
From week 1 of Power Month?
The week month. I already did the one back in. I did that. I was talking about that one for our Facebook Live. So,
you.
Yeah. So since I already talked about that on the Facebook Live, I figured, might as well just do it this way. And then I already have the Finster.
Turtle Rangers.
So guys, if you want to see the Turtle Ranger figures and Green Ranger Shredder,
and how they screwed up by putting Foot Soldier Tommy with Raph, so that you'd have to buy multiple Raphs in order to army build Foot Soldiers. Go check out his Facebook Live post that he never said anything about.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, check that out, guys. So, guys, you can get that. And also, during that first week of Power Month, because that was Fan First Friday, because they were talking about the turtle figures and everything, they also revealed a poster. And what is cool about that is, well, before that, Rick, are you ready to get these figures?
Yeah.
Yes. Are you ready for these figures, man?
Let them get released on time.
Yep.
They just need to be released on time instead of made early or delayed.
Yeah. There have been delays, guys, for some figures like the SPD A Squad Red and A Squad Green and A Squad Pink and A Squad Yellow as well. So guys, those will be they're going to be they're delayed because, they're backed up. But the cogs are coming. So if you guys received that email, the cogs are coming and they are, trying to gather everything together to ship them off. So guys, check your email. Make sure you keep an eye out for that, and you make sure you check your bank account.
And make sure the money is in the account that you had already said to charge. That way your order doesn't get declined.
Exactly. So, next up, this next topic. So, during that week of Power Month with the Ninja Turtles and all that stuff, they showed a little bit of a poster artwork, which I showed there. And during each week during that month, during Power Month, they revealed some cool-looking Power Ranger posters representing those figures. So we're going to show those to you right now. Here's one for the Retro Morphing figures, which you guys can get this at I can't remember what the page is called, but the artist that did this, definitely get these because I think they're available right now. And you see Lord Draken looking at the Green and White Ranger like, what the is this?
Ranger Slayer back there, extremely thrilled with hers.
Like, hey, look at this. I got my own figure. Except I don't have a cape, but I'm good. So, yep, you guys got these posters, and you guys are going to be collecting these. this poster.
Dragon
And there are
Tooth's like,
two
why
other
are the
posters.
powers separate? Although,
And also,
look at the weapons for green and white. It's like Dragon Dagger Spear mode and a gold power blaster. And
Billy is holding the power sword.
Billy's holding the power sword. Ranger Slayer at least has the bow of darkness.
Yeah, this is funny though. This is pretty interesting. It's good artwork though. I give props to the artist who did this. And so next up, the other poster that we're going to show is all 6 Ninja Rangers, which pink and white will be revealed for that line at some point. My guess is Hasbro Pulse Con. And also, more than likely, we'll get red and yellow at some point.
What the interesting part of this is, you have blue and black, which were announced. And then you have white and pink in front of them, like, we're on our way. And then you still have red and yellow farther back in the background, almost like the person who designed this had foreknowledge that white and pink were going to get revealed before red and yellow.
So, yep, that looks like it's going to be a possibility because that is a good catch right there, Rick. So this is another poster you can get, and I love the poster.
You got like 3 different dimensions to that. You got the farther away, you got the mid, and then you got the close.
Right. And then also the next artwork for the Lightning Collection figures are Astronema and Ecliptor fighting the putties, and Finster's in the background.
Finster's like, yes!
So these posters are awesome, guys. If you want to get them, you just got to go to Power Rangers Facebook page, scroll down, and I'm sure you'll be able to find the link there. I did share the link, but it's like probably way down, like weeks from August. So check that out if you guys want to get these posters. Rick, what do you think of the artwork for these 3 posters, including the Ninja Turtle one we had? What do you think of the artwork?
Nice.
Yes.
If I had room, I'd get them made into actual posters and hang them up.
Yeah, I mean, I was almost planning on getting those, but I'm like, where would I find them? I mean, I got wall room over here. I got some room that I can find it, like next to my desk. But it's just, it's all about placing.
I have no space.
Yeah. Speaking of posters, so let me tell you a little story very quick before we move on to the next topic, because it's Rick's topic, and we'll begin to his topic next. But let me show you something. We'll pull these posters.
Oh, boy.
So I go to GameStop every time, all right? And at this point, I'm known as the Power Ranger guy because I go there for their Lightning Collection figures to check in just to see what they have. So I took a picture of this, and also, I said, oh, man, I wouldn't mind having that poster in my room. I'm like, how much for that? You guys, you don't need that poster up. So they saved it for me. The promotional poster for GameStop exclusive Power Rangers Lightning Collection, Pioneers Spotlight, Pioneers in Pink. So yeah, now, I mean, I could put it right here if I wanted to. It's hanging on my door like that, if I wanted to. But this thing, I showed this to my friend Kimberly. She's like, I want that. And I'm like, all right, you're going to have it. I mean, I don't really have anywhere to put it. So I'm going to be giving this to her. So she'll be getting this. So you think that's it? You think that's all they're going to hand me free? not knowing that they were promoting not only Pioneers in pink, they were also promoting a game that we all know and love to play, Power Rangers Battle for the Grid Super Edition. I go in there and the guy goes like this here, and I'm like, yeah, and I'm like, oh wow. I'm like, thanks. Now I got this, which I'm gonna probably put on my door. I just got to get some easy removable putty, and just put it like right here, and it'll just be on my door like that.
No.
Yeah.
You just need a nail.
I ain't gonna use a nail. I don't want to make a mess. I don't want to make damage the door, even though I put thumbtacks through the wall. So yeah, there you go. I guess if you know Power Rangers and they have promotional posters, and you say, "Oh, you'll save it for me," great. It's awesome. They will do it. It's crazy. So, but anyway, moving on to the next topic, which is Rick's Boom Time. And no, that's not part of Rick's Boom Time. We already talked about that. Let's move on. There we go. And we've got 4 issues to talk about, to play a little catch up here of comics that have been released this month. So let's go ahead and get to that. So Rick, what can you tell us about this issue right here? For Mighty Morphin
issue 9.
Yep.
Yeah. So it's
let's do this before you get into the actual talking a little bit about it. Let's talk about the variant covers, and then we'll go to the topic at hand. Okay.
So this is the main cover, and of course, the next cover is the Legacy numbering variant cover. As you see, it has where it would fall if it was still just Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. So basically, Matt standing there with his Green Ranger helmet because, yeah, silly Matt. Hey, everybody, I'm the Green Ranger.
So, yeah, let's go ahead and talk about issue 9 just a little bit, and then we'll move on to issue 9 for the next one.
Will the Power Rangers make the right choice and save Angel Grove? The Battle of Angel Grove continues as the team grapples with a seemingly no-win scenario. Will they be able to defeat Lord Zed and his surprising new ally? Or will their home fall into chaos for good? So, spoiler alert, Lord Zed's surprising ally is the Green Ranger.
Wow.
Yeah. And it's because Grace decided to team up with Lord Zed in order to bring peace to Angel Grove because of the dome over the city.
Gotta love that Grace.
And wouldn't you know, it actually seemed to be working because the Chaos Putties were helping the citizens plant trees. Yeah.
Yeah, that didn't work out very well, did it?
Well, I mean, it kind of showed what Angel Grove could look like if, there were no Rangers and Zed kind of was in charge and being praised and Goldar walking the streets.
All right, so let's go ahead and go to the next, to issue 9 for this one.
Oh, Power Rangers issue 9. The Omega series. And you got the main cover there.
And this is part of the Unlimited Power series, basically, right?
Yes.
Okay. And then we've got this one.
The Legacy numbering variant, which is the one I normally get. Sometimes I will get the regular cover as well, but I like the Legacy number because I can just keep filing in my box in order and know where they come out. And
then surprisingly enough, we have this one.
Yes. I unfortunately was not able to get that one. That is the incentive cover. I can't remember what actually had to be done in order for the shops to get that. But trust me, I tried. Oh man, did I try.
So yeah, go ahead, tell us about this issue. Just in a little bit description here.
So, this issue is Jason versus Draken. The Omega Rangers return to Safe Haven, but after Draken's recent actions, Jason has had enough. And the aftermath of their confrontation will shake the team to its core. I actually should have reread the issue because my mind's drawing a blank on
the types of analytics we can have on StreamYard itself and what's actually useful for people. So there's specific ones that you can
Go ahead, keep going.
Yeah. So at the end of the day, what's coming, it ain't good. But yeah. So next up, we have Mighty Morphin issue number 10. One Snake gets on it.
Sorry, guys, I was listening to something real quick. Anyway, yep, let's go to the next part of this thing because we're trying to do a little catch up here.
Yep.
And here we go.
So issue 10, you have the main cover there. The main cover, the Legacy cover, and the next cover is the reveal cover.
This cover is?
That is called the reveal cover.
Okay. Next up.
This one is the unlockable cover. And then the next one is the incentive cover.
Oh, wow. I thought this was part. Oh, that's.
No.
It looks like.
That is the Mighty Morphin number 10 incentive cover. Because it is Kimberly. That's why it's not part of Power Rangers. It's part of Mighty Morphin.
Makes sense.
In this issue, we go way back. The entire issue deals with Zordon's ties to Pandora's Palace on the moon, which is the name of Rita and Zed's palace that they've taken over from the original inhabitants. The modern home of Rita Repulsa. When an assassin is sent to disrupt the Altarians' efforts to protect an ancient weapon, Zordon is injured in the process. His mentor, Zofram, must make a decision that will alter the future of the Power Rangers as we know it. The decision he makes actually is the decision he's supposed to make in order to get to modern day.
But you're going to have to read that.
Yes.
And you thought we were going to tell you guys. Shame,
I mean,
shame. It's hard not to talk about it, guys.
It's hard to talk about this issue without revealing the biggest surprise in the issue. It is definitely a good issue. It is a issue that is completely regarded in the past, not just a couple pages that we have been getting in the recent couple issues, but this actually takes place the entire issue. It is just amazing. And
I mean,
not so much.
I mean, not trying to really, hint at anything or anything like that, So, it's not trying to hint at anything. So, I mean, we're not really hinting at anything. So, ignore what I just showed you. That did not happen. These are not the droids you were looking for.
Yes.
I mean, seriously. I mean, it doesn't reveal anything that we already know. I mean, it doesn't. It just. Oh, why is this in my hand again? It doesn't. So, guys, read the comic and avoid any.
So,
let's just put it
surprising reveal is that Zordon's mentor is still alive.
Yeah.
The person who mentored Zordon.
Yeah, but without any hints, he's alive. But who is he? I mean, we have no idea. We really can't tell you guys. We can't say anything. But he goes
by another name.
But we can't say anything because, we want you guys to read the comic. So you got to read the comic and understand. And there's nothing that actually gives it away of what I'm holding in my hand right now. So read the comic.
Yes, that's
so let's
right.
Go on to the next part.
No, Nate. Since you've already spoiled it, Zordon's mentor, Zorfam, is Rita Repulsa.
We weren't supposed to talk about that. God. It's true.
Yes, Rita Repulsa was Zordon's mentor.
And he had a sex change because he got all messed up.
It's not a sex change if you lose it during the explosion. It's corrective surgery. Hey, Power Rangers has to be inclusive.
What the hell?
Power Rangers needs to be inclusive. It doesn't matter, it's the villain.
So guys, no. In all seriousness, we're not going to spoil anything. We're just messing around. But anyway, definitely read these comics. These ones. This one is available.
That's why I had him grab the Rita Zed figure, because I wanted to pull off that joke.
Exactly. Me and him had that set up. We did. Yeah. We had it all set up.
It was pretty lame.
So anyway, we're going to go ahead and go to the next part of the topic.
On to Power Rangers number 10.
Oh, yeah,
which
that's right.
I believe
I want to go back up
the first cover you're going... Okay, that is not actually the first cover I was thinking of. Okay, you only have two of the covers on here. But that is the main cover for the issue. Which actually, I do question that. I don't actually think that's the main cover.
It's funny because
actually positive that's not the main cover. I believe that is actually the 1 in 25 cover.
Yeah.
Because
now these covers
the
I
main
get from
cover
because
is right here.
Yep.
Or maybe this is actually I take it back. That is the main cover because this was the 1 in 25.
So the thing is, when I send them the links, it's from Morphin Legacy because that way, because they show a lot of the reveals, the descriptions, and everything. That's from their page, and then I, put the covers on here so we can talk about them and our thoughts. So, guys, just let you guys know that. But next up, the next cover.
But that is actually the main cover, and then that is the Legacy cover.
Mm-hmm.
But the 1 in 25 cover, which I had to get because it is Trini.
I mean, of course. Why wouldn't you want to get that? I mean,
Oh,
Trini.
yeah.
Got to show some love to Trini, man. Tweet Train, rest in peace. Let's see. So, with that said, go ahead and give us the description of this comic and give a little bit of a taste of what's in the comic. And, we'll go from there.
So, Yale, the Omega Ranger's alien companion, embarks on a solo mission to protect a group of kids from the terrors of Safe Haven. Guided by the voice of the Blue Emissary, Yale will travel closer to his destiny. Yale is the wolf-like creature.
So, yep.
And
there you have it, guys.
At the end of the issue, it hits of what his new destiny is, or what his destiny is.
To be Rita's pet.
Oh, no.
My pretty little kitty.
No, but let's just put it this way. It will definitely be interesting.
Mm-hmm. But you'll have to wait for next week's episode to find out what that destiny is. But guys, read the comics, definitely. So Rick, with everything that
definitely.
So Rick, what do you have to say for your topic? Closing out the topic.
Issue 11 will not actually reveal Yale's destiny. I'm going to spoil that now. Issue 11 does not reveal it.
Okay.
So, but as for the topics, definitely got to buy the individual issues and read them. Support your local comic book stores. Support the small businesses. Be respectful. If the small business requests that you wear a mask when you go in, honor that request if you choose to go in. Don't come in and be like, I would have shopped here if you didn't require the mask. Or I would have shopped here if you required masks for everybody. For the stores that don't require it, because even if they don't require it, if you want to wear a mask, you're allowed. So do be respectful of the requests, or in some cases, the lack thereof, and be mindful that the ultimate decision on to wear a mask is up to you. If you don't want to wear it, and the business requests you do, just go. You don't have to say anything. Just go. Dealt with a lot of that on Free Comic Book Day, which unfortunately Power Rangers did not have a Free Comic Book Day this year issue. But that's because it came so late in the year as well.
Right.
And at the end of the day, just be respectful. Support your small businesses, and support your local comic book shops.
So next up, we've got our hard copy. Now we are on to our final topic.
No, we're more like soft-boiled copy. Maybe a little scrambled.
Our last topic for this episode is our Power Rangers Dino Fury episode rates, and that is we're going to be talking about Dino Fury episode 9, Cutoff, which aired on Netflix, which aired before Nickelodeon, which was one of the episode 9 aired on Netflix. Well, debuted on Netflix June 15th of this year, and now they're back from their hiatus, and they debuted episode 9 yesterday. So, guys, if you don't have Netflix and you wanted to see the episode, definitely watch on Nick, because it's on Nick now. It's on Nickelodeon. If you have the app, watch it. Check your local cable provider to see if you can access the app, all that stuff. So anyway, I'm gonna let Rick give his spiel about the episode, and then I'm gonna go ahead. So Rick, what you tell us about this episode a little bit and give us your rate.
So the Rangers are out camping, and Void Knight comes up with an idea to put a transponder into the air to block off communications. Yeah. I don't actually remember much of this episode. It wasn't as entertaining as some of the other episodes. I see why they put it out to turn around and be like, okay, cool. Now you know we're not getting Gold Ranger this episode. All in all, it was a basic episode.
So what would you give it?
Honestly, I'd give it probably about a 6. It wasn't a memorable episode. It didn't really do much. It did, I guess, show that you shouldn't rely on technology as much. Or, no, you should. I don't remember. It had some.
Should rely on technology.
Yeah. It had some.
Technology is not such a bad thing.
Yes, but at the same time, if your signal's being blocked, technology is useless.
True. Unless you have a way of doing it. So
which, by the way, I figured out Void Knight's true identity.
Oh, dear God.
Yeah. So,
anyway, this episode I want to talk about. Here we go again. He had to he took off the helmet, and then it was Ninjor's helmet. It's like, what the? Dude, don't you ever breathe? Anyway, so I'm looking at the plot and everything on Ranger Wikia, so I can give a little, because I remember the episode. I tried to watch it before the webcast, because I didn't get to watch it on Nickelodeon right away because I was doing other stuff. But I'm gonna go ahead and give my little spiel here.
We were at Cincinnati Comic Expo.
Exactly.
Slicing and dicing the vendors.
So anyway, as Rick said, the Rangers are out camping in the woods, and of course, Ollie brings all his high-tech gear from the trip, and however the rest of the group doesn't think they're needed, especially Zato after getting flung off the motorized hammock when it goes haywire. Oh no to them, Mucus and the Sporix beast, Mustafa, which is a freaking rooster-looking beast, which kind of looks like Doomsnake, but with a chicken voice. And that's when we find Void Knight putting up this big giant balloon with a device that cuts off any technology from the Rangers getting in touch with the base and Solon and everything. And, the Rangers are really basically unable to really do anything because they're unable to morph. Well, are they unable to morph? I can't remember.
No, they were able to morph.
They were able to morph, but they weren't able to contact their Zords or their
right, because the morpher's on the wrist, so that's what allowed them to be able to morph, but their Zords are not on the wrist. See, they would have learned from Lupin versus Powder Ranger. Carry your Zords with you.
They weren't able to, contact the base or get in contact with the city. So Ollie invents this crossbow with this arrow that he connected with the drone and everything. So it worked out perfectly. Then they form the Zords and all that stuff. They do a fight. And of course, Void Knight is still hunting for Sporix, that's why we called this episode of LR4. Why episode 146 was called Hunting for Sporix. Rangers morph. They call in their Zords, all that stuff. After destroying the balloon with the device on it, the Rangers call in their Zords, and they were able to form a new formation for the Megazord, the Dino Fury Fortress mode, and they also unveil the Dino Flare key. I don't think I haven't added that to the list of Dino keys yet, Dino Fury keys or anything yet to talk about. But anyway, so at the end, they win, all that good stuff, and they go back camping, and they get these jackets that Ollie had, the gadgetry jacket, and they all try it out, and Izzy presses one of the buttons, which turns it into an inflatable ball. And she goes rolling down the hill, and then she's like, "Am I good? I'm great." And then they're like, "All right, let's go, guys." And they all join in. So with that said, this episode was a lot of fun. It was enjoyable. I liked it. I understand Rick's point of view of the episode. I would have to give it a 9. It was still enjoyable, but it didn't debut the Gold Ranger yet. So, guys, that'll be later down the road. We'll be getting more and more closer to the Gold Ranger, so you guys will have to wait until we talk about that. So, with that said, Rick gave it a 6. I gave it a 9. It was good. I enjoyed it. And I look forward to the next episode, which is already on Netflix, but also debuts on Nickelodeon next Saturday. So, guys, definitely check that out. And that episode is called Phoning. It's episode 11. No, not episode 11. It's episode 10, and it's called Phoning Home. So, yeah, with that said, guys, this is the end of our episode. I'm glad we're glad to be back. Next Sunday we will have another episode of LR4 because we're back from our hiatus. That episode will be episode 147. It'll be called Master of Disguise. Duh. And no, there's not going to be a duh at the end of it. Should be, though. And we'll have our topics to talk about. We'll have Rick's Boom Time. And you'll be talking about 2 other comics that are coming out or have already been released. No, 4 more. 4 more issues. Yep.
Issue 11 of Mighty Morphin and Power Rangers just got released the last 2 weeks. So issue 12 will not be out until next month.
Okay, and then you'll be talking about 11 and 12.
And then we'll give spoilers for 12.
So, yeah. Let's give a little bit of
then lead into the Altarian War.
Yeah, we'll be talking about that too.
So guys, invades Earth.
Oh boy. So anyway, Rick, is there anything you want to say before we sign off?
Yeah. Again, remember, support your small businesses, support your local comic book stores, support the paper copy. Get out, enjoy the world. Be respectful, be mindful that, some businesses require masks, some don't. Just be respectful of everyone. So, yeah.
And I'm going to go ahead and do my outro. If Rick, if you can mute your mic for a sec, I'll just do it. I'll go ahead and do it. There we go. So, guys, thank you for watching. If you haven't watched this yet, you can watch it when it's recorded. We talked about a lot of topics, some cool topics that I gathered over the hiatus. So, guys, we have some more topics to talk about next week. I was going to spread out the Power Month topics, but I wanted to get those out of the way. And, because Hasbro PulseCon is next month. So, all that. But like I said, thank you for watching this. I appreciate it. Make sure you guys tune in to Dino Fury next Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Nickelodeon. Check your local listings. And also make sure to tune in to LR4 episode 147, Master of Disguise. That will be Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on YouTube. So, guys, yeah, we're glad to be back. Also, if you guys want to check out the photos from our con experiences, which David included pictures from Ranger Stop and Pop. I included pictures from Lexington Comic and Toy Convention and Cincinnati Comic Expo. Check them out. Now, just to make you guys understand that these photos might include actors that aren't part of Power Rangers, because it's more of a a random mixture of different fandoms. And I always say Power LR4 is a Power Ranger only Facebook page, but we also like to show experiences from from things of the con perspective. So guys, check those out. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter. Follow us on Instagram. Make sure you are subscribed to our YouTube channel. Make sure you guys like our Facebook page, and make sure you guys keep an eye out. Where I'm still working on the Twitch page, because I'm gonna see who can run that. We have one, but I'm gonna have to ask around to see who can run that for us. And check out our OnlyPans page with Butter.
Yes,
Apparently,
you can actually see our entire live broadcast before we actually do our live broadcast through our OnlyPans page. So yes, you can actually see the episode before we even know what we're going to say. Exclusive content.
Yeah, and also,
it is ran by one of us in the future, which transmits
and also
to
the OnlyPans page, because it's with Butter, that makes it buttery. Buttery.
I'm glad you finally got the joke.
I had to. I had to grab the
no way. You actually did not get the joke yet.
Oh, God. Anyway, so with that said, I'm going to mute Rick again to do
things in butter.
Oh, my God. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next Sunday. Tune into Dino Fury on Nickelodeon at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Check your local listings. Thanks again. Stay safe. Stay healthy. Make sure to get vaccinated if you haven't yet, so we can get through this all together.
And your doctor says it's okay. Always check with your doctor before a medical procedure.
Yeah, and also make sure if a place requires you to put on a mask, do it. Oh, and as always, stay more phenomenal. And as Zordon always says, may the power protect you. And remember, it's morphin' time. And Rick, you can go ahead and unmute your mic. All right, guys. We'll see you next set. We'll see you next. Yeah, we'll see you guys next Sunday. All right. Have a good rest of your Sunday night or morning, or whatever. And check out OnlyPans page. Yeah, check out our OnlyPans because it comes with butter.
Yes, and it comes with content that we do live before we actually